what's up? Today, side notes, because I'm like the side note queen. I was talking to my girlfriend and we started talking about like cars and money, her getting a new car notes and stuff. And that made me think that I want to tell y'all about how I got scammed buying my first car purchase or whatever. So let's take it back. When I graduated from high school and after my first year of college, my parents got me a car, and it wasn't a new car. It was like a car that I had been driving since I was in high school, but they didn't let me take in my first year of college. And then the second year of college, when I was a sophomore, I was able to get my car. My baby was so great. So I had a 2005 Dodge Stratus. His name was Tyrone. I think you better call Tyrone. Call him. Anyway, my baby was named Tyrone and I loved him. But I mean, he had a lot of issues. Like, I got hit, like somebody hit and ran, and I chased them in that car. I got into a few accidents in that car. Like, the tires was always wearing bald. Transmission had went out before my dad fixed it. Like, it was a bunch of issues, but I love my baby, and it looked like just right for me. Like, it wasn't new enough, and it was just old enough, like, to make me feel secure in a bad neighborhood. Like, ain't nobody coming out here to get my shit, because it's just not that nice looking. So after I graduated from college, I graduated from Prairie View A&M in 2016. My parents had decided that their gift to me was going to be getting me a car. So I was so excited. I have two parents. Have a mom and have a dad, and they decided that they were gonna go half on the car that they were gonna buy for me. It was gonna be like a cash car, so they both decided that my limit was like $10,000. So I was like, okay, I just had to look for cars within the $10,000 limit. I went on the USAA car buying app. I found a car, and it was a Hyundai Accent. If y'all know anything about an Accent, and it was like a little hatchback, it was like uber small. It was like Cracker Jack box size. It was so tiny. But I was like, I like this car. So I went to the dealership and looked at it, and it was like, it must have just got to the lot. Like, the radio was hanging out. There was wires that wasn't connected. The seats was dirty. So I was like, I was like, no, we're not going to do this. So he started showing me around the lot, and we was looking for other cars. So we actually ended up finding a car, and it's the same car I have today. It's a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. And now my baby name is Ella. She's white. She's very like high class, very uppity. Not like Tyrone. Like, Tyrone was good because when I called him, he was there. But Ella, she's just like very cute, very quaint, very girly. She's a girl, and my last car was a boy. Anyway, so we decided we want that car. So that car was within the $10,000 range, which is fine. So now we're talking about financing and pricing. So remember I told you I have two parents. So my mom had cash, so her half was $5,000, and my dad, you would say, okay, your other half is $5,000. Go ahead, give it to your daughter. Boom, bought the car, whatever. So my dad refused. He was like, no, I don't want to do that, baby girl. Why would I do that? Da da da, X, Y, and Z, whatever. So he was like, I'll just make the payments. So I was like, I was under the impression that I was going to get a car, not that I was going to have to finance a car. So since my dad refused to do the $5,000 and wanted to do payments, I actually financed the car. So I got financing through the dealership. It was through Wells Fargo. Another side note, don't bank with Wells Fargo. They open up a whole bunch of unauthorized accounts in their customers' names. So I would not recommend. Very ghetto. Anyway, so I banked with Wells Fargo. I did it through the car agency, and it's actually not a bad interest rate. It was 6%. And for my credit, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like great either. I thought that was really good. So I had a 6% interest rate, and it was a $10,000 car. My mom put $5,000 down. So I'm thinking like the rest of the loan is the $5,000 that we're going to go ahead and finance. So I get the car, and it's great, and I love it. I was like, yep, this is the one I know, whatever. So we go back to the dealership. We decide on the car. And the dealership takes me and my dad in this room. It's like I can't remember, like it was yesterday. Like, you're getting scammed, girl. They're scamming you. But I was stupid and I didn't know nothing. So I went in there with my dad, and they're saying, hey, yeah, you know, you really got to get a car. The Elantra is reliable, but for what you really need to ensure, you know, your car and that everything is safe is to get this warranty. And he's like, the warranty's so great. I'm telling you, everything under the hood covered. I mean, see, everything under the dashboard covered. Like, he had a script. Like, I see it now. Like, before I was just like, but now I see it. Like, it was a script. And he was reading me my rights. Like, yeah, it's so great. You really need this warranty. So I was very indifferent about it. I was like, should I have it? Should I not have it? And I wasn't even thinking that this warranty cost the money. Like, that's how silly I am. Like, my parents are paying for this and it's their half and their half. Like, this warranty costs money, but that didn't run through my mind. So I asked my dad, I was like, you think I should get the warranty? Like, what you thinking? X, Y, and Z. And he was like, yeah, might as well go ahead and get it. So I was like, okay, went ahead and get it. Stupid. Don't do it. So I got the warranty, whatever, got the car, drove off the lot. I was like, great. Problems happen. Oh, and I just want to say I have a stepdad and a dad, and I call them both dads. So we'll talk about that later. So problem number one is when I left off the lot, I ain't had no donut. And with my old car, I was used to having a donut because I got stuck on the side of the road sometimes, and I put that donut in there, and I was running the donut like 50 miles an hour on the highway. If you know anything about a donut, don't do that. Don't ride your donut on the highway. But your girl was ramming it because I mean, you know, I had to get where I was going. So I didn't have a donut. So I called and I was like, yeah, this car doesn't have a donut. Like, can y'all give me a donut, another tire, blah, blah, blah. He was like, well, this is a new car. We don't even know, if it has a donut. What does it look like? I can't give that to you. What does it look like if I came to you 2 months after I bought a car asking for something free, da, da, da. And I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Click, hung up, whatever. The next problem, and the main problem, was it was through Wells Fargo. So I got bill statements in the mail. So let's do a little bit of math. And I'm not a mathematician, but I can 1 + 1 = 2 every time. So this car was $10,000. My mom put $5,000 down, so it should be what we're financing is $5,000. When I looked at the paperwork, I was financing a $10,000 car. And I'm like, 10 plus 5 plus, I'm like, these don't add up. I'm sitting up here like, so you know me, and good thing I had the statements coming to my home, and I went into the bank to actually pay because that was the freeway. Because it was just like not adding up. So I'm going through these papers like, what is happening? It turns out that that warranty, that covers everything under the hood. It's great. It protects your investment. Was $5,000. That's half of the price of the car. Why would I pay half of what the car is worth in a warranty? And nobody talked price. So he wasn't like, yeah, it's a $5,000 warranty, X, Y, and Z, here are your options, this and that. And I came to learn after the fact that they make their money off of these warranties, and they mainly get a commission. So let's say 10% commission off of $5,000. Maybe he got 500. I'm bad with math, but that's how he making his money. Don't come for me. It's something like that. 10%, 500, I think, whatever. So I'm just like, wow. So you know what I'm doing? I'm on Obama's internet, like, how to get out of this warranty. Like, I'm like, how? Tell me how. Tell me how. So I read up on it, and you can just call and you can cancel the warranty. And it was only maybe like a month. But since I did have it a month, I was maybe charged a few $100s, which was, I will take that any day over 5 Gs. So what they did was, once I canceled the warranty, they sent I think it was another like $4,700 directly to the bank. That decreased my loan $4,700, and it was within the $5,000 range, which was my dad's portion of the loan, and he just gave me the money to pay for it, basically. So yeah, when y'all buying a car, don't get the warranty. Don't get the warranty. Nah, I guess I should add some words of wisdom. Like, be more informed than I was. I was not very well informed. I was absolutely taken advantage of. And when you don't know nothing, that's when you put yourself in a bad position to do that. So, don't get scammed, and Google before you go places. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about like my first car buying experience and my first car story. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Peace.